You can generate a literature review responsibly using AI with zero ethical problems, quicker and easier than doing it by hand, and your students will be thankful to you when you teach them how to do it too. It's no secret that there's a lot of low-quality copy and pasting going on when it comes to students using AI right now. But if they were to use AI to its full potential, there are a lot of valuable skills they could learn. How to apply AI to their writing process or editing workflow, and how to use AI to discover references and sources for their work. So we're going to go slowly, and I'll show you step by step how to craft a high-quality literature review with AI and how to teach this process to your students. As a professor, you know that writing a literature review can be as boring and difficult as it is essential for academic research. It requires extensive reading, critical analysis, and synthesis of information. Luckily, AI can now lift some of that burden off your shoulders and make the tedious parts of the process easier and quicker. To do this, we're going to use a purpose-built tool for professors, Boodle Box. It's a platform where you can work with several AI models and your students all in one chat window. You can prompt models together, attach your students' assignments to the chat, and generate feedback in real time. Boodle Box also has special assistant role bots. These are pre-trained bots that have a lot of the context already preloaded. They can help with grading, lesson planning, and there are role bots specifically designed to assist with writing academic papers, including literature reviews. And those are the ones we need right now. The first one that will help us is called the Literature Review Assistant Bot. To use it, let's open a new chat in Boodle Box. You can press this plus icon in the top left corner or press Ctrl B and mention the Literature Review Assistant Bot directly. We'll ask it to help us to create a literature review. Unlike, say, a new thread with ChatGPT, you don't need to do any extra prompting when speaking to the Literature Review Assistant Bot. You don't have to tell it to ask you questions or that it's an expert at writing academic research. It already has all of those instructions beforehand. You just need to start the conversation and tell it what you need. First of all, we need to pick a topic. For this literature review generation, I will pick an article topic of students' mental health in colleges. Now you'll need to gather your source materials, research papers, articles, or books relevant to the topic, and attach these to the chat using the Knowledge tab. It's right here in the top right corner. You can upload your files there and then attach them to the chat any moment just by pressing the attach button next to the chat window. To demonstrate, I will be using the sample article about how to prepare for the stresses of college. It is based on the rise and fall of depressive symptoms and academic stress by Erin T. Barker and colleagues. If you're interested in the study and the article, you can find them in the description below. And don't forget to press like and subscribe while you're there. Now let's prompt the AI. Create a literature review on the topic of student mental health in colleges based on the documents I've attached to the chat. As you can see, AI has produced a well-structured initial draft. However, it is very important to emphasize to your students it's just a starting point. Next, we'll use GPT-4o to refine our literature review. We'll mention it directly in the chat to switch bots and give it a prompt. Please rewrite this literature review to include more critical analysis and ensure all claims are properly cited. Notice how the refined version includes more nuanced discussions and proper citation. You should manually refine the output even further, but for the sake of your time, I'm going to skip it. But this stage is important and it demonstrates to the students the importance of human oversight and critical thinking in this process. An engaging way to teach it is by using Boodle Box's group chats during your lectures. Here's how you can structure this. Divide your class into small groups. Provide each group with a research topic and a set of sources. Have them use the literature review bot to generate an initial literature review. Then ask groups to critically evaluate and refine the AI-generated content. This hands-on approach allows students to experience the process. while reaffirming the crucial role of critical thinking and human insight. And because they're working in the group chats, you can see their whole process, review their prompts, give them feedback and suggestions as they go. And the students can collaborate on creating better prompts and having a complex conversation with the bots and between each other. Throughout this process, it is vital to stress the responsible use of AI. Remind your students that AI is a tool to assist, not replace their critical thinking. All AI-generated content must be verified and refined. Proper citation and academic integrity are still paramount. And the final product should reflect their own analysis and synthesis of information. By teaching your students to use AI responsibly, you're equipping them with valuable skills for the future of academic research. Remember, the goal is to use AI to handle the time-consuming parts of the information gathering, allowing students to focus more on higher-level analysis and original thinking. So that's it. I hope you found this guide helpful. Drop a like, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about AI in higher education, check out this playlist right here. See you in the next one.